A calendar changes its date every day, but sometimes one date changes the calendar forever. This is the story of a boy named Rohit who came from a very poor family. When he was just 6 years old, his mother passed away. From that day, only his father was there to raise him. His father worked very hard in a steel factory, earning just enough to survive. Even in those tough times, he made sure Rohit went to school. He would eat less, save money, and pay Rohit's school fees. Rohit was now 13 years old. At such a young age, he had already learned to take care of the house. Every day, he woke up at 4 and 12 a.m., cooked food for himself and his father, and then went to school. His father went to the factory. Their life was tough, but they never complained. One evening when his father came home, he saw smoke all over their little hut. The wood Rohit was using to cook food was wet and not catching fire properly. The room was full of smoke and Rohit was coughing badly. His father rushed to him and took him outside. "Look at you!" His father rushed to him and took him outside. "Look at you!" "I could have done it today." But Rohit smiled and said, "No, father. You work all day. You get tired. I don't want you to work and cook too. I come home early from school, so I will cook from now on." His father was touched. He smiled and said, "Then tonight we won't eat at home. I got my salary today. Let's go eat outside." That was a rare moment of joy in their difficult life. Rohit was smart and hardworking. Even after doing all the housework, he always came first in class. His father had a dream to see Rohit become a doctor, and Rohit was determined to make that dream come true. But then life took a painful turn. One day while working in the factory, a heavy piece of iron fell on his father's hands. The injury was so bad that doctors had to cut off both his hands. After 5 months, his father came home from the hospital broken and hopeless. "I had so many dreams. First, I lost your mother and now my hands. I just wanted to see you become a doctor. But now it feels like that dream will never come true." Rohit sat beside him, held his hand, and softly said, "Don't worry, father. Your dream is still alive. I promise I will become a doctor no matter how hard it gets." From that day on, Rohit started doing everything on his own. He studied in the morning, went to school, and after school he would go from house to house selling soap for a company. The small money he earned helped him pay his school fees and buy you food. Saturdays and Sundays he sold soap all day. But one week, nothing was selling. He was tired, hungry, and heartbroken. It was the last day to submit his college admission form, but he had no money. By evening, he had not sold a single soap. Tired and hopeless, he reached one last house. This time he thought, "If they don't buy the soap, I will at least ask for food." A kind woman opened the door. Seeing Rohit's tired face, she said, "You look very hungry. First, eat these biscuits and drink some water." After eating, she asked, "Don't you go to school?" "Yes, ma'am. I passed 12th grade. But today I didn't sell even one soap. I don't think I can pay my admission fees now." The woman felt sorry for him. "How much do you need?" "Ours 500, he replied softly. She went inside, came back with the money, and gave it to him. "Here, take this. Go fill your form." Rohit couldn't believe it. He touched her feet, thanked her with teary eyes, and ran to fill the form. Years passed. With hard work, Rohit became a famous doctor in the city. He even opened his own nursing home. His father's happiness knew no limits. One day, a very serious case came to the hospital. The patient was an old woman. She had no family and was in the last stage of TB, and one lung was completely damaged. Rohit immediately told his team, "Admit her now, we must suffer," but Sir his junior said her treatment will cost lakhs. "I don't think she can afford it." Rohit replied, "Money is not important, life is. Admit her immediately. For 2 months he gave her the best treatment. Day and night he stayed with her until she got better. Finally, the woman was ready to go home. A nurse came and handed her an envelope. "This is your bill, ma'am." The woman was scared. I'm better now, but how will I pay this?" She slowly opened the envelope, but there was no bill. Instead, there was a note that said, "Don't worry. Your treatment bill was paid long ago with the 500 rupees you gave to a boy who was selling soap. That boy is now a doctor, and he is the one who saved your life. He can never repay your kindness. But this treatment is a small gift from him." Tears filled the woman's eyes. Just then, Rohit walked into the room, looked at her with a smile, and said, "Yes, ma'am, I am that same boy. That day you didn't just give me money, you gave me a future. You helped me become a doctor. And today I got the chance to return that kindness." The woman wept silently, not out of sadness, but because of the miracle of kindness she had once shown. No matter how hard life gets, love, sacrifice, and kindness can create miracles. A father's dedication, a boy's determination, and a stranger's simple act of generosity changed a life forever. When we help someone without expecting anything in return, we might just be shaping a future we never imagined. So, never underestimate the power of small acts of kindness. They have the potential to change the world.